Then good job.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Tower Hamlets planning officers have rejected China's application to build a super embassy there. But rather than put them through the appeals process, as anyone else would have to go through, the Foreign Secretary has got the Deputy Prime Minister to call in that application. So my question is to the Foreign Secretary, why the special treatment? And does he not realise how dodgy it's going to look if she finally does decide for China?
Tower Hamlets planning officers have rejected China's proposal for a super embassy, but things have taken a surprising turn. Why has the Deputy Prime Minister been brought in? Is this standard procedure or is there something more going on? Let's dive into this unfolding story and uncover the truth behind this controversial decision. Recently, Tower Hamlets planning officers made headlines by rejecting China's application to build a super embassy. This decision, significant in its own right, has now spiraled into a bigger controversy. The Foreign Secretary requested the Deputy Prime Minister to personally review the application, raising questions about fairness and transparency. Is this a normal procedure, or is there more to the story? First, the rejection. The planning officers of Tower Hamlets cited several reasons for rejecting the proposal, including security concerns, objections from the local community, and infrastructure challenges. This decision was seen as a stand for local interests. Second, the Foreign Secretary's role. Typically, after a rejection, the applicant would go through an appeals process. However, in this case, the Foreign Secretary intervened, asking the Deputy Prime Minister to call in the application, effectively bypassing the standard appeals process. This raised eyebrows and sparked debate. Third, concerns about special treatment. The intervention has led to suspicions of preferential treatment. If the Deputy Prime Minister ultimately approves the application, it could be perceived as an unfair decision, undermining the trust in the process. Critics argue that this move sets a dangerous precedent. Fourth, political and diplomatic dimensions. This case also has broader implications, especially in the context of UK-China relations. Approving the embassy might ease diplomatic tensions, but could also fuel domestic criticism. Balancing international diplomacy with local governance is proving to be a challenging task for the government. The involvement of the Deputy Prime Minister has turned this planning issue into a high-stakes political dilemma.
I've got to say to the Honourable Gentleman that all due process has been followed in the normal way. This is the same as any planning application, and the implication of what he has just said in relation to the Deputy Prime Minister is quite unsavoury.
John McDonnell.
With the public and opposition closely watching, any decision will have far-reaching consequences. The tension is palpable as everyone awaits the outcome. What started as a routine planning decision has now escalated into a major controversy. The Deputy Prime Minister's upcoming decision will not only impact the immediate case, but also set the tone for future dealings. Will the government manage to navigate this complex situation without losing public trust, or will it spark a new wave of criticism?